Well, good Thursday, New Heart Church family. Pastor Matt with you, and a little rainy outside, expecting more rain today, and also quite a bit of wind. And so be safe, be warm, be dry, and be careful in your goings about today. And if it gets really bad weather, just stay inside as best you can. But you know, the winds of a storm are not the only winds that we have to be aware of. A lot of times the winds of change come blowing, and they bring confusion and fear and uncertainty. People, their emotions are on the edge. The things that they once thought were stable and were predictable seem to be on the verge of chaos. Over this last year, we certainly have seen that in many aspects, in many respects. But life is uncertain. Life is uncertain in a lot of different places. Our health is always at risk. During the pandemic, there's been folks that have lost their jobs or have had other relational issues that have come about. Things that can become very overwhelming and very confusing. And during that period of time, it's always an interesting question about, where do I look for stability? Where do I look for something that is unchanging? And I was reminded of one of my favorite stories about Jesus that's found in the Gospel of John. Most of them are found in the Gospel of Matthew, as everybody knows. But this one's found in the Gospel of John, and I love it very much. The Pharisees are preparing for the Feast of Tabernacles, and there's a lot of unrest and a lot of uncertainty going on. The Roman Empire has, of course, dominated the Jewish nation for many, many years, and now the people are beginning to become unsettled, and there's a little bit of this unrest. The Zealots are talking about taking some action, and all of these things, and into this comes Jesus, and Pharisees keep asking him questions about, what authority does he have, and they say, your testimony isn't valid because it's just your word against everybody else's. And so there's this whole conversation that they have about whose children they are. Whether you're the children of Abraham or the children of God. And as it gets through and as they go around and go back and back, Jesus, makes some statements about himself and about what he's there to do and what his ministry is, and makes claims about himself as well. And the most startling claim comes at the end of John chapter 8, where the Pharisees basically say, who do you think you are? And Jesus says in verse 34, he says, if I glorify myself, my glory means nothing. My Father, whom you claim is your God, is the one who glorifies me. Though you do not know him, I know him. If I said I did not, I would be a liar like you. But I do know him, and I keep his word. Your father Abraham rejoiced at the thought of seeing my day. He saw it and was glad. And the Pharisees look at Jesus. They say, you are not even 50 years old. And of course, by this time, Jesus was only 30 years old or so. And he says, but you're not even 50 years old, and you claim to have seen Abraham? And Jesus answers, great answer of all time. He says, I tell you the truth, before Abraham was born, I am. Jesus wasn't just saying that he came from the Father. Jesus wasn't just saying, I speak for the Father. Jesus was saying, I am the Father. I am who I am. The same name, Yahweh, that God gave to Moses to tell the people who was bringing them out of Egypt. Let me tell you, when the winds of confusion and doubt and concern come, the best place you can look is in the face of Jesus. That's where your stability, that's where your consistency will be. As I mentioned to the crowd last night in our devotional, life isn't about luck. Life is about Jesus. It's about his favor and about knowing that when we need him, he's going to be right there by our side. God bless you. Have a great day today. Be safe, be warm, be dry. We'll have Zoom Sunday School class Sunday morning, and we'll also have our YouTube worship at 10:45, Sunday School at 9:45. If you want an invitation to either one of those events and can't seem to find us, just send me an email at newheartnazarene@gmail.com. You can also find us on the web at newheartnazarene.org. So God bless you. Have a great day. We'll look forward to seeing everybody on Sunday morning. Bye-bye.